Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Man, music company. On my way back up to space, I took off in the sky. Flew out like an ace, like the speed is a surprise. Call it pleasant, but the eye here for I've survived this year. No more stress to possess many died years. So though I miss my peers, I spent my time with crows. With the strength, persevered on the one-man show. And as this one man rose above those fancy clothes, a warrior in command, stand composed. And I'm demanding some answers. Meet the gods, I left the earth and its cheeks such a deep aside. Cause at least I'm at peace with my beastly job. Save the mind from the bad. Beat the odds, or will I taste defeat? And thus is pain with peace. They call that chain that insane, obsolete, deceased. But I'm the pain from the teachers, the deepest know that what I've gained in the least gonna help you grow. And they can't tame a clone as I remain unknown. Traded in for the fame and the claim of thrones. And over graves and bones, and know these flags are blown. So the sword now removed from the place of stone. I try to tell them, but they don't hear me though. The madness that's within lives alone until the moonlight hits me. Then it's out. But what's under my skin? Flesh and bone. My mind is why I carry on. I'm rapping with preciseness, so many sacrifices. Unless you put on, you ain't hearing nothing like this. The highest something right. Spirit, yeah, it's priceless. I gave it up for free. No proceeds or merchandises. I climbed up to the heights, so my light is shown. The one who built the house, inner wealth in every bone, every crevice, every corner. A performer from the corner. I always paid the cost, played the loss, it's like a mourner. I'm watching as they scoring fears within the forms of years. They get exhausted from time lock, frosty mirrors. His facial lines appear. Look to the eyes with tears because the light from the outside disappeared. And seeing truth sink in like moisturizing the skin. You'll not be judged by behaviors. What's within? So many lusts with the razors they tuck and trim. But no, there's nothing that can save you. The sax kicks in, we hit 'em. World's smallest violin to sing with your song. The madness that's within lives alone until the moonlight hits me. Then it's all. But what's inside my skin? It's flesh and bone. My mind is why I